Well, hello, my guys, gals, and non binary pals. Welcome back to Colony Survival, where we need to talk about this. Our corporate logo has just not been able to grow with us, so we're going to have to change it. And that's something we're going to mainly work on today. That's going to be our big project. But the little projects, as ever, is going to require us to look at our sciences. Um, and jewelry and engineering. They're going to be on the wayside. I do want to work towards the Bronze Age as our main project. It just means our people working fast enough, but we're really going to have to fix and create a Ghoul causeway in the sky so that we can get, fix that 50 level. Bread's going to be the next one, which is going to require more colony points. Again, higher threat level. Again, better Ghoul Skywalk. Also working on our tablets of ancient wisdom, which, by the way, we got 9. So let's take a look at that real quick, cause I think we have enough room. Hired some more workers. Um, Now this is kind of how I normally do it. Because they need 10 of these guys around them to be the most efficient, or to really work. But we got 9. Oh, there we go. So have 3 on the bottom and then another 3, and we can mirror this setup on this side. Uh, yeah, that should be fine. And he's going away, going to make it. And then you are just, you know what? I'm gonna limit you to like 50. We'll do not 501 to 50. Okay, you're good. All right, you're good. Oh, I did do the mine rework, and I do want to, because I got some peoples, put down a couple of these guys, and that way they can just start building up our other minerals going there. I really forget what this thing is, and I don't want to break it out to figure it out. Oh, I bet that's iron, because that up there is copper, and then that right there is tin. So I think tin, iron, copper, all of that, they go to make bronze. The only other thing that we really have as something to look towards is, I believe, gold. That's really just for the engineer. So not too big of a problem. Right now we have to buy gold. I don't believe we can dig down far enough to be able to produce gold on our own. And it looks like it's not really needed for a lot. So right now we're working on our tablets and getting our skywalk done. So of course I'm gonna make you watch this in real time while I try to figure this out, and you're just gonna have to sit here and watch it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We're gonna cut right into a time lapse. And there we are. It's a little overcast today, but I think that looks a little better. So let's go on up and look what we have. Sorry, I got caught up in there. All right. So I was kind of hoping that they would take the shortest path down and, bunk up in here, but I guess they've already assigned themselves bedding. Um, and I'm gonna do as we get more artistic stuff, some more embellishments, as I come across them. But this is our main platform, and these are the blocks that I'm gonna use to set up all the infantry we may need. My first line is gonna be pebblers. They're the cheapest ammo to make, and we want them kind of picking off, the slow ones, the ones that don't have a lot of health. And then as we get, archers, we're going to start them doing here. And then we have a back line they could go on to and, moving up. So as you can see, this platform can evolve all the way out. I am wondering if I do want to kind of shift it over a little bit. So, this is kind of in line. And I did play around a bit down here with these pillars and they just don't match up. So I was wondering if, kind of to emphasize that entranceway, we could bring it up here and do that. So yeah, these little ghoulies, I decided to keep kind of the green and white or green and gray, just so we have something to break it up a little bit. So the ghoulie skywalk, it's just gonna wrap around, do, and they kind of come on a neat little journey over here. They come and they say hello, and then they have to go all the way around, as they're being like pummeling, and luckily for us, they can't get knocked off of these platforms. Because then, well, over here, they might just die from fall damage, but that's not really a thing. So, yeah, that's what we have there. And I like it. It allows us to expand and get through our day. So built a little causeway up there, just trying to force people to use the paths that I make instead of, wandering about. I saw some people coming down the mountain just followed this line down until they got, here and then wandered off. Don't walk on the grass. That's what I want to yell at them all the time. Don't walk on the grass. So we are doing good with our defenses. Those guys, with this longer pathway, we shouldn't have a problem. We may need to do a couple more archers uh, just to kind of keep things ahead of base. We got good on food. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. My miners are digging up stuff that I don't really know what to do with, the iron. And, science is going okay. We're getting some more tablets of wisdom. I suppose the next step would just be to put down those blocks. You require less, so 250. You need 400, and you you need 1,000. So let's just go ahead and do that, and then we can run up real quick and see if we needed to help defend. Well, actually, we have 250 science. So let's not add this. Let's just live dangerously. We're going to right there. And let's oh we well we still need the tablets of wisdom. Okay, well that's not going to help us out. But I do think since we do have some beds going on, let's go ahead and set up another archer up here. And I'm not even taking my pathway that I built. My wonderful stairway to causeway, which I'm probably going to fall off of as well. So let's get ourselves another night person. And we'll go ahead and stick them here. Face this way. God, they're still firing so far away. But they'll kind of get blocked off with these things up here, I think. So let's just go ahead and bite the bullet and hire them. And we've got them going. So, yeah, I think we've had a good time. Let's go see if we can do some other. Oh, fiddly bits. I'm just a running fool right now. First thing we want to do is add another scroll block to here because I know you have made them. Yep, and now you are complete and making scrolls as fast as you can. And we've got 4 down, which that's not what I want to do. Too fast for myself. Look how funky that looks. No matter which way you do it, it's gonna look funky, but they should be able to do it. And then, yeah, I have a whole shelf here. I wonder if I need to cut this back one. And we'll deal with it for now. Actually, keep it in our inventory. And figure that out when we figure it out. Because this is tight. So, well, I do have one. Yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay? Fine. Fine. Anyways, I did just realize he's making tablets of wisdom, which is what we needed, and not scrolls of knowledge. Oh, the artist. It's been a while. Bet you, yeah, we have an artist worker. Let's go play with him. Yes. Where do I want you? How about right here? That looks nice. Okay, so these are some things. We've got doors, we've got crown molding. I'm gonna need to bump that up immediately. Um, dynamic quarter block. I actually have never played around with that. And there's our stairs. Instead of having a whole block, we just put that up. The windows are funky little wooden stairs, instead of the blocks, like inside housing. That's what I like to use those for. So we're gonna need we're just gonna bump this up. This one's definitely gonna need to be big. Um, yeah. Well, we won't go crazy. I don't know what you are, but you're definitely gonna need to be a big one. And then our doors, so lovely. But first off, I want you to make that because I don't know what that is. We're gonna do some big old redesign, and these stairs because they take up 1 block. No, it's good. But those are nice, but not necessary. It's more for purveyance sake. We do want to get windows and doors, and I think that's what we're gonna work on because I really want to know the chameleon of quarter blocks. Hmm. Oh, I mean, I guess this is just I mean, like it says, it's a dynamic block, so I guess it does what like the roof does. So it'll match whatever tile it's on. Hmm. Well, I'll look forward to playing around with you. But I do need someone to go and fix that. Yeah, so we'll wait around and we will see what he has to tell us, and we can play around with that block a little bit and see if we can get, not you, well, yes, you, but our tablets of wisdom popped up, so we'll come back then. So I have brought you back again, like I said I would, because we have had some developments and they are pretty cool. As you will notice, maybe we've got doors and windows and dynamic quarter parts, which is this little doodle right here. So windows don't open, unfortunately, but doors do. And so, ignore the inside for a bit. We'll get to that eventually, but now we can close off that chain going on in there. But yeah, so we started a production on this, and this is what it looks like. You can go through them. People can go through them. They do have a tendency to leave doors open. That one's closed now. I've been sitting here for a while trying to get them to do that. But yeah, I want to show off these dynamic quarter blocks. And as you can see, they are literally just quarter blocks. And depending on what you put them on, they are, I suppose, designed to be stairs, but they've got a bit of a hitbox, as you can see right there. So now we have proper cobblestone stairs, and we don't have to worry about the matching or, looking different with the other stairs. We're still going to keep them in some places because, it does have a breakup, such as here, although I really don't like them, but I do like that even less. What was another color look like? No, that'll do. Just breaks it up a bit, right? So yeah, so these are some kind of cool contraptions, and doing the side, doing the top, I guess, side and side, and they can't stand up as pillars, but let's have a little experiment on that. So if I do that and then take away that, it does just immediately take away the pillar because I guess it is reliant on where you're putting it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's going to allow us to do some more detailing once things come along. I'm not going to do that around because we do have crown molding, which is going to do it, but it is going to help, give a little more depth to some of our builds that we are slowly going to do. We do not have a heavy design build, but if we ever decide to do something with the front of that, which I have some things in mind, but I'm not a crazy builder. That's what's good about this game. You can go crazy with the building if you want, but it's a colony sim game, right? We are a god of creation and destruction and not art. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And also that we are able to start the Bronze Age. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and it has opened up a plethora of things. Um, but we're going to be able to start making bronze, which we've got tin coming in. Zinc, this is interesting, and this is going to be farther down the road. But this requires us to go to a new biome and set up a different colony, which of course first we'd have to get outposts. Which, they're not very expensive. But yeah, that's gonna be something. I would like to do this, but we got crown molding. Another just design, just design. These are gonna be pretty cool for design. So a little bit of design, but not huge builds are coming in our future. Um, I would like to go for this next, but we are waiting on those 30, 30 tablets. So I have repped up production of our artists by giving him one, doing some other creative changes around, just slowly making things, a little easier. Um, People are still just doing whatever the heck they'd like to do when it comes to moving around, but, shortcuts will be made. I do have my extra bowman here, and the ever expanding kind of Ghoul Skywalk. Yeah, and I think that's good. We've done a lot of changes, a lot of improvements, including this. And, I do want to go and work on the mines, make that a little better. I have blocks coming in, and they are, helping out, making things, nice and fresh. I don't want to get hit by these archers, so I'm just going to stand right here. I get a good view. And if I fall off the edge, I die. But yeah, we'll check out, make sure our 131 threat level doesn't bring in any scarier monsters. So as you can see, this is one of our new ghoulies. Get a little more light on the subject. He's got a hat, and he just might make it. I think I might need to get some more archers in here, cause yeah, I do have an extra person, so let's go ahead and do that, cause that's kind of scary, and I think I will put you right there. That way you don't focus too much on what's out there, and these guys end up, it looks like they can sometimes focus, but there's generally like the middle of the night the heaviest amount come, because they, you know, spawn all around long and short distance. So yeah, you just got to play with it. This is probably the scariest night. Oh, I didn't die. But my people might if I don't rush back up there. Oh my god, get up there, get up there. Ooh, ooh, this is scary. Oh, you got him. Good. Okay. So having that extra archer definitely helped. I didn't die. That was a fall. And how, I like how you fall and you're just like, ah! Freeze up. Don't know anything. But this is war. Thank you for heeding the call. The sun is coming up and things are cooling down, so I think we're good to go back down the proper way. Because can I get you? Look at my reach. I'm so good. Hopefully they'll be good. I'll keep an eye on the unemployment rate, because we might just lose someone. I did want to show you this status board. This is something I picked up off camera. Like the artist, it just helps us out a little bit. But basically, it just kind of tells you a bunch of information. You can really deep dive into this. A bunch of things that you can go through. Right now, I am tracking weapons. I have it set at 200, and it's really starting to kick up that we're using it. But basically, you never want this to go really low. Our pebbles are going really low too. And that just means we need to bump our pebbles up, because it looks like we're going to need to hire a couple more of them and other things. So I'm going to do that before I forget. And that requires you guys, I believe. So let's just go up to 500. And we'll see if we're able to make that. That changed, because both of you guys are the same. You are not. So when you're not doing other things, it looks like you are having a problem with wheat. And if I look up, we have only 40 food left, but 50 colonists. So I am probably just gonna, ooh, thought this was gonna be a quick video, but yeah. Let's do, I guess we just gotta do what we gotta do. I'll put a wheat farm right here. And go and find some place that I can put a bed. Because that was our problem. That is our problem. We ain't got no beds. And I think I went through another time and filled up all of our beds. So, yeah. So I guess next episode we are gonna have to maybe go that way and get another bedroom. Cause this whole barracks thing really isn't peeling out. So, I do know I have a space. I don't. I boarded it up. But you know what? We can just make this a couple wide. So actually, I'm going to give this a little inlet and yeah, because what our dude over here can do is, come on, remove all, go from here all the way to here. We put you in there. I'm going to give him a box. We'll just shove it right here, and then we're going to give him a little temporary bed out in the hallway. And then he can get moved when he finishes his job. And it says I'm missing a person. What other job did I have? Who? Oh, because I need somebody to be a wheat farmer. Well, when he gets finished with that, he'll become a wheat farmer. And that'll work out okay. Gives us more area for beds. A lot more area for beds. But I will actually leave it there. So thanks for stopping by our little colony. And we will worship the great newly redesigned corporate logo slash Ghoul Causeway. Yeah. Bye.